There you go. How's that? It's alright, isn't it? Got a bit left to climb. Nice little run, nice little walk. I've walked. So, every part of my life that's happened before this point, and it's going to happen from this point, from when I move from here. That's irrelevant right now. All that matters is this me here, looking around, embracing that. I can hear planes flying over. I'm thinking about the people inside them. I can hear cars in the distance, miles away. You know, coming from Buxton, that's miles away. I can see all the houses, the smoke rising from different chimneys across the Cheshire Plain. I can see Snowdonia in the far distance. I can hear the wind blowing through the whatever it's called, bracken. I can't remember. It's just being at one now. That plane going over me. Being at one with this is the best thing ever you'll ever experience. Honestly. Just listening to that, listening to the birds, looking at Manchester over there, all the people rushing around, off to work, stressing, thinking about what they've got to do, conforming to everything that they've been told, and that's fine. I understand that. I mean, I've got to earn money, I get that, but you know, every now and again you've got to stop. You've got to stop, you've got to think, and you've got to look around you, get into your conscious mind, and just take it all in. It's amazing. And when you can do that, then and only then you'll find complete happiness. I'm proud of my past. I don't dwell on it. I've accepted it, and it's made even the terrible things that have happened have brought me to this point, at this very moment in time. So I have no regrets. I really have no regrets. It's just me, it's part of me, it's made me. So I just love everyone to be able to feel like this. It's really easy. We've got to get away from this labelling mental health. We have to. Look, if I can do this, if I can make this effort, if I can push myself when I really don't want to, and I should be, you know, someone might, if I was to go to a doctor and I told him how I feel sometimes, I know he would say I had some sort of mental condition and he'd label it, but I'm not going to, because I don't need to, because I've done it myself. I've found complete and utter happiness every single morning, but I work on it. It doesn't come at the bottom of a bottle, it doesn't come in the bottom of a tablet, it doesn't come in the form of a snorting something, it doesn't come, you know, happiness isn't in the name of a cigar called Hamlet, as they say in the advert. Happiness comes from inside your soul, from inside you, whatever it is. You've got to find happiness, and it's so simple, and people just don't do it. And people sit there thinking, yeah, I'm happy. Okay, that's brilliant. If you found happiness, I am so pleased for you. Because if we're all happy, if we all find it, the world's going to be a better place. The energy that we can create, the self-energy we can create within each other by just finding complete happiness, it's an amazing thing. If you imagine everyone I've met this morning, I've said to them, have a fantastic day. I've smiled and I meant it. I've saw the man in the shop who gave me a bottle of water. I said it and he smiled and he said it back. I said it to the lady who gave me a cup of tea in the cafe, and before I got on the bus, I said it to the bus driver before I got to Hayfield. I said it as I got off the bus, and I just said to everyone, have a fantastic day. And I meant it from the bottom of my heart, because I want everyone to have a fantastic day. And if we all can think like that, if we can all find, I know it's hard sometimes, and I struggle in the mornings, but I make an effort. I find myself, my energy, and I go out there and I seize the day. And, you know, some days if I'm really, really bad, walking to the shops, you know, that'll do. But you've got to go out and seize that moment. You've got to go out and push yourself. No one, all that is, finding the answer in tablet form or medication or in answer a bottle, that's fine, and you've got to do that, and please do that. Go out and do that if you need to, but please promise me on top of that, because that's only a sticking plaster, and that will not solve everything. It'll just level you out. But you've got to promise me now, you have to try different things, because I want everyone to feel like I do at this very moment, sitting on this rock, on my mountain, on our mountain, Kinder Scout. Here it is. It's for all of us, but I am part of this now. I've sat here. I've never felt so alive, so part of this universe. I was going to run. I started to run at the bottom there, and I thought, no, I'm just going to walk. I'm going to take everything in, and I was so glad I have, because I honestly can tell you I was smiling. I was laughing on the way up. Actually, honestly, just smiling to myself and laughing, just thinking of what a beautiful feeling this is, what a beautiful world this is, and how lucky we are to be part of it. And we just don't appreciate it. People don't. And then our minds take over, and we think too much, and we try and strive too much. You don't need the newest iPhone. You don't need the newest car. You don't. If they're fine, if you've got them, that's great. Good on you. But this is what you need, because this is where happiness is. Happiness lies here, up here. Happiness lies in the sea. Happiness lies with your family, with your friends, smiling and laughing, and happiness is all around you. But it's got to come from inside. It's got to come from inside you. You have to wake up, smile, and say, I am going to be happy today, because you can. Because if you wake up feeling sad, feeling sorry for yourself, you will feel sorry all day. All these self-help gurus who tell you this all the time, listen to me. I've been there and I've done it. I've been at the bottom of the darkest hole. Trust me, I have. I'm not compare. Let's not all compare illnesses, but trust me, I have been there. And I found happiness. And do you know I found it? By going out and working for it. I've worked for this, and I work every day. Okay? Every day I work for my own happiness. But I get it every day, and I get it. So I won't have excuses, and I won't have labels. We all can find happiness. We all can find it. It's there. It's inside you. It's nowhere else. It's not outside. It is outside. Sorry. It's not in the bottom of a bottle. It's not by buying the latest pair of shoes. It's not by, buying the biggest house. It's not there, because people in the biggest house are the most depressed. People with the biggest car have fucking come to me and say they're depressed. You don't need things. You just need happiness within yourself, and happiness is free, and happiness comes from in here straight away. I've got my sunglasses on because of prescription. Hey! I'm going to go now, walk to the top of my hill. I'm going to sit in the snow at the top, do some warm-up breathing. I wish you all would listen to this message, okay? Listen to it, because it's important. Okay, I'm going to go now. I love you. I want you all to be happy. I really do. Love you. Bye, 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 bye. Happy Sam.